Yo, what is up? It's that time, it's that moment. It's Righteous with another video. All right, so I'm back with another video. I know you guys saw that my last video has been having some issues. I don't know if you saw my short, but I'm here to tell you that, guys, don't mess with WWE, because if you start posting videos or too long videos with WWE content on there, you're gonna have issues, and that's what's going on with my last video. So this is gonna be a mix of the two, of what's going on now, which is the new stuff that's been coming out about Brooke Hogan. And we're going to pay respects, and we're going to talk about some more things regarding WWE. So this is going to be a mainly WWE wrestling kind of video. The first thing we're going to talk about is Brooke Hogan. Let's get into that subject. Let's see what's going on with that one. Pretty interesting stuff, if you ask me. And I think she has good reasoning. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty interesting stuff. So first of all, I don't know if you guys knew this, but ever since the whole lawsuit with Gawker, Hogan's daughter has not spoken to Hogan. And the biggest issue with that is the embarrassment that she received from all of that. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, guys. Before we get into the article, think about it. She finds out that her dad was cheating on her mom. She finds out that her dad had a sex tape, which is very embarrassing for a young woman, learning that her dad has a sex tape. That's kind of weird. And then also finding out that he said some pretty racist things, and he said a few racist things, and it wasn't just one time. He's apologized to the public, but apparently he's never apologized directly to his daughter. So that's why she put herself off of the will, because of the lawsuit. So we can dig into this website article all we want, but that's the meat and potatoes of this article. That's what they're talking about. A lot of this is going back and forth on how they don't talk anymore. And I'm going to try to bring up some quotes that I think are interesting. This is coming mainly from her husband. They also have twins. They were secretly married in 2022. And she got herself taken off of the will in 2023. So here's a quote from the husband, I'm sorry. I have completely separate reasons for going no contact with each of my parents. Oh, this is Brooke, I'm sorry. She went no contact with both of her parents. She says, no contact with my mom has nothing to do with my dad, and no contact with my father has nothing to do with my mother. This decision was made based purely on how they have dealt with my entire life. Dealt with me my entire life. She also says they were extremely verbally and mentally abused and frequently turned physical. However, Brooke clarified that she claimed not pointed at either of her parents. So she's not saying that one or the other was more physical than the other. I guess they were equally abusive. Another quote says, I longed for a normal family, but it never came to fruition. I repeatedly held my hand out to help them, only to have them pull me into the darkness with them. I've set boundaries that were not respected. At this point, I can truly do no more. Okay, so I'm not gonna keep going back and forth on these quotes. It's obvious that she wasn't happy. It's very difficult for a young female of a daughter of a big celebrity like Hulk Hogan, and then for him to have a traumatic, situation like that for her. It's hard for her to build off of. It's basically, it just severed the relationship. She was taken off guard. She was caught off guard. And then now, it's like, whoever's with me is with me. If they're not, they're not. And that's how Hogan treated her. And that's how it seems to me, that he treated her like if she was a bystander. Like, yo, I ain't got to explain this to you. You know what I mean? So that's the biggest issue is, it seems like she was left out of the situation. So I think that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? I think that's an issue. The situation with the racist remarks, I didn't know that he didn't apologize to his daughter, which changes everything for me, in my opinion. It makes it harder for me to defend Hogan. I'm just coming purely off of the fact that he was a legendary wrestler. That was my first video. That is going to be a part of this video as well. But the fact that he never apologized to her, they never had a conversation, it's pretty appalling, to be honest. And I'm gonna go to another article that I think is pretty interesting.